Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I want to show you how you can have two screens open while you are on Zoom. So right now, I'm on Zoom in two places. This is my teaching Zoom right here, and this is my Chromebook. So I'm pretending that I'm a student right now, and this is where I am. So I want to show you some things up here in Zoom. This X up here, it says exit full screen. So if I push exit full screen, I get smaller. If I push enter full screen, it gets bigger. So exit and enter. So another thing that you do when you exit full screen, up here you see an X, a minimize sign, and a maximize sign. If I push on this, it makes it bigger. So if I want to get out of this big view again, I go exit full screen. And I can make this smaller or larger. So I could pull this here, or I could pull this over here, but I can still see Zoom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my MCPS classroom to have it on the other side. So I'm moving my Zoom over. I'm going to go to MCPS resources just like we always do. I'm going to go to my MCPS classroom. I know I disappear, but I'm going to get it back. MCPS classroom. I'm going to go to learning skills. Now look carefully up in this corner. Okay. So if I click on these two squares right here, not the minimize, if I minimize, it's going to disappear. I don't want it to disappear. I want it to make it smaller. So I'm going to click on this square, and it's going to make it smaller. So I'm going to make that a little, oops, that didn't work. Make it smaller, and again on this side, I'm clicking on the touchpad with one finger and making it smaller, and then I can click on Zoom, and here's my Zoom. So I can move this. Again, I'm doing it on the touchpad, so it is tricky. You have to really be persistent to get those arrows. Oops. Let's try again. So I'm here. I just want to move it over to the other side so I can see both screens. So here is my Zoom here. Here is what I'm working on. So this is not full. So if you want to see it full screen, you click on the square and it gets big. Click on the square and it gets little. Remember, you're not clicking the minus or the minimize sign because that makes it disappear to the bottom. So I can make that big, and then I can make it small by clicking on those two squares. The same thing with my Zoom. I can do enter full screen and then exit full screen. And that if I ask you to go back to Zoom, you don't have to because you're already here. But you can maximize so that you can get the full effect of Zoom. So remember, it's really important. Exit full screen, and now I have both of them open. So when I ask you to go to Nearpod or whatever you need to go to, so if I go back to home and you're going to something that we've been working on, you can find it. Then you can just minimize it too to get back to Zoom. So I hope this helps. Maybe some of you'd like to try it so you can have both in the screen. Have a good day.